This is Matt Daniels, and I'm back with another couple series of videos, a short one this time, about what makes a good gratitude story. Why tell gratitude stories at all? The best way to share appreciation, to share gratitude, to spread it, to give it away, is by telling a story. Now, a lot of us get really intimidated when it comes down to telling stories. We think about um, Steven Spielberg, or we think about Robert Louis Stevenson, or somebody who knows how to write. We think, oh, I'm not creative. I'm not a storyteller. I don't tell stories. Well, the first thing I want you to know is that you tell stories every single day of your life. When you get up in the morning, you usually start with a story, whether you realize it or not. I'm hungry is a story. There's something going on inside you. You announce it to the world. I'm hungry. I'm going to get some breakfast. Talking in that way is very much storytelling. So don't be nervous about storytelling. That's how we pass things on. Appreciation storytelling is slightly different, and that is what we are going to unpack through this video. Our stories connect us to each other. Stories connect us relationally and socially. Stories connect us emotionally to one another. Stories connect us informationally. In other words, it's how we pass on information to one another. But did you know that stories also connect us biologically, neurologically? You know that phenomenon when you yawn or someone else yawns and all of a sudden, oh my goodness, I'm just thinking about it and I have to yawn too? Or if someone goes and reaches out and picks up a glass and decides they're going to take a drink, our brain could all of a sudden send signals to us that, oh, maybe I'm thirsty. We are wired to live together in community. And there are these little things in our brain called mirror neurons, which function that when we see someone doing an activity, that same part of the brain that's firing while they do that activity starts firing in our brain because we are wired to live together in community. So when we tell stories to one another, and you know this phenomenon, when you go to see a movie, you start feeling what the characters in the movie are feeling. Those are in part our mirror neurons that are starting to fire and telling us, well, this is what it feels like to be that other person right now. So when you are in a state of appreciation or a state of joy and a state of gratitude, and you take time to connect relationally, to look someone in the eyes, to meet them where they are, you're not coming in bouncing off the walls if they're quiet, but even meeting where they are quietly, adapting their tone, matching somewhat their posture and their attitude and their demeanor. And then tell stories. Those stories are ways that we can pass on the gratitude that we're feeling, that we can share with those who are around us.